Hi, Rod from Fleet Auto News. Here we have today the Subaru WRX Sport Wagon TS. It's the top of the line model with all the bells and whistles, so let's give it a spin. The wagon previously has been known from Subaru as the Levorg. It's now changed. It is the WRX Sport Wagon here in Australia. This is the TS, the top of the line model. It's very nice. Why they've changed the name? Well, no one really knew what Levorg was before at any rate. Must admit it was a strange name in my opinion, but WRX Sport Wagon, it just says what it is. I quite like the styling of the WRX Sport Wagon. Let's face it, it's a WRX. Lovely big bonnet scoop, feeding the air into that 2.4 litre turbo motor there. Being the TS model, there's a few extra chrome bits at the front, a bit of nice trim change there compared to the GT Sport Wagon below, but it's a very stylish looking wagon. It's well proportioned, it looks really nice, and its predecessor, the Levorg, was the same. I think it's quite a nice looking station wagon, practical and fit for purpose, but has under the bonnet that oomph that you need that the WRX is renowned for. Well, having a look here in the driver's seat of the WRX Sports Wagon TS. Lovely big STI badge there. There's a few of those throughout this car. Analog instruments. They're quite good. Little digital screen in the top there. And then you can see down the bottom when I change the modes of drive. At the moment it's in C for comfort. We change it over and it goes into normal mode, sports mode and sports plus mode. And you can see over on the screen here it's changed over all the settings, which you can now select on the drive screen as well. And it tells you how the steering and the power unit all respond, the suspension, how it's setting, because this car does have adaptive dampers. So it's really good that way. Of course, you can see also it's got Apple CarPlay. My phone is plugged in there. There is no wireless charging or wireless Apple CarPlay. You have to have it plugged in. That's all right. It's got lovely finishes there. Leatherette touches all over the place. A little bit plasticky on top there. But the TS also has the ultra suede and leather trim seats here. They're heated in front as well, all controlled through the screen here. Got the climate control buttons, some manual buttons there as well. And lovely finishes. The piano black looks a real treat. Of course, this car also has a lovely big sunroof up there, letting the sun shine in. Very nice. And it's quite a very comfortable and nice place to drive. Really like it. You look down here, the cup holder test. Quick and easy to get in and out. No hanging onto it there, no spillages, thank you very much. The door bins are actually carpeted. I've got my drink over there, the drink bottle fits in nicely. Oh, I've got two there. Must be thirsty. Any case, it looks all very nice here inside the WRX Sports Wagon TS. Well, it's very nice here in the back seat of the WRX Sports Wagon. Very nice ultra suede seats here, being the TS model. Got nice piano black finishes on the cup holders here with the centre armrest. Feel quite comfortable. There's a great amount of leg room, fair bit of headroom, even though there's sunroof intrusion here, but it is quite comfortable. Toe space, yeah, it's pretty good. Really nice and comfortable. Auto down windows everywhere, complete with the privacy glass, and I like how they all just disappear completely. That's nice. I hate glass just sticking up. The armrest folds up out of the way, and you don't want it, and it's not a 60-40 split in this car, it's a 40-20-40. So I can fold it down, and long narrow items, you bought a broom or something at Bunnings, maybe some skis for going down the snow, you can fit it all in comfortably. Pockets, nice air vents, USBs, and heated seats on the other side. What more could you ask for? Well, maybe a drink. Got my drink bottle here. Reasonable size, fits in the door quite comfortably. Could be quite comfortable back here on a longer trip. Very nice. I quite like the styling of the sports wagon. It's very nice. Beautifully proportioned car. Looks very nice indeed. This is the TS. You can tell by the big pink S on the badge there, but also it has slightly different exhaust to the GT Sport Wagon, the model below it, which are much a bit larger and nicer looking here on this model car. Of course, being a wagon, what's the looks without practicality? And of course, included with this is a power tailgate. It's what you buy a wagon for, isn't it? Lots of space in here, and under the cargo blind in the back, 492 litres of space. Very good. Being a wagon, it's all about space, isn't it? You might have a small family or maybe some fur babies. But buying a wagon, it's about the space you have in the back, the practicality and the versatility that the car offers. Space here, 492 litres as you see it now, under the cargo blind, which I just took out so I could show you the seats are folding down. And when we do fold them down, simple. Pull a little lever, down goes one side. Pull the other one. Heaps of space in here, just perfect for going to Bunnings or IKEA. As you see it here, 909 litres under the window line, or 1430 litres total capacity there. Quite a lot, and considering it's a sports wagon, it's a WRX, maybe ticking quite a few boxes for you. Where's the spare though? Hiding underneath, in the back here. It's a temporary spare it says, or temporary use, but it's pretty much a full-size tyre on a steel rim. Bit more practical than a proper space saver tyre. Bit safer when you're out country. Let's have a quick look under the bonnet of the WRX Sport Wagon. Under here, oh, gas struts, good move. The engine is a 2.4 litre 4-cylinder turbocharged boxer motor. It's good for 202 kilowatts of power and 350 newton meters of torque. Subaru lists the fuel economy on this engine at 8.5 litres on the combined cycle. It's quite a punchy motor, it's very nice to drive and makes the wagon experience that much nicer. What's the WRX Sports Wagon like to drive? It's very nice. Does just what you'd expect a WRX would. You put it into the Sport mode or the Sport Plus mode, it just firms the suspension up, changes the active dampers for you, and everything about the car comes to life. The engine response, it gets up and it absolutely hammers. Turn in, sharper, more responsive, just puts it on every line you want it to be. Turn it in and it's just there. It just feels very, very nice. Having said that, need to just cruise along, push the button, goes back into comfort mode, and everything's much nicer, calmer, and cruising along. Probably better on the fuel economy too, just quietly. Well, you're not as tempted to push as hard, are you? But the ride quality and comfort is very, very good. Basically, it gets along, does what you need to do. The active dampers smooth everything out, and not once, even pushing on harder, have I found it basically exceeding its limits. A bit of mild understeer push right at the edge, but apart from that, it is very, very good and well balanced. Remembering, this is the wagon. It is very, very good. I'll just put it back into Sport Plus again. Fun starts again. It is such a nice car to drive. And whether you're cruising along, going to the shops, it will just do everything you want it to do. I quite like the flappy paddle shifters. This transmission, CVT, 8 presets in it, but I remember driving the old Levorg a few years ago, and I think I christened that particular transmission the CVT for change view transmission, because in my mind it actually was the first time I'd ever driven a CVT that actually felt like a proper automatic, proper sports car, and just did everything you'd want it to do to live up to the name of the badge that it's on. That was the Levorg. This is now the WRX Sports Wagon, but certainly it's worthy of the WRX tag, and the transmission just feels so right in this car. It certainly is the transmission that changed my view on CVTs. Well, I've really enjoyed my time driving the WRX Sports Wagon TS. It's a great car. Comfort, luxury, performance, practicality, versatility. It really is an all-rounder for everything. So if you have needs for a wagon but yearn for WRX performance, this vehicle may well suit the bill for you. Priced here as you see it right here, right now, at a tick under 64,500 drive away. It's not the cheapest thing going around, but this is the top of the line WRX Sports Wagon. Adaptive dampers, all the bells and whistles. It's going to put a smile on your dial every day you drive it. Subaru offers a 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty on this vehicle, plus cap price servicing over 5 years or 75,000 Ks for a bit over $2,360. It is a great, versatile, practical car that I'm sure you'll enjoy if this is the type of vehicle that you're looking for. I'm Rod from Fleet Auto News. Thanks for watching. Hi, this is Rod again. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button below, or maybe give us a comment. Please also hit the subscribe button to make sure you can keep up with all the latest happenings at Fleet Auto News.